How's that? Is that any better? Okay, thanks for letting me know. I guess my computer updated before I wanted to stream, and it messed up all my settings. I love when that happens. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Luckily, you caught that early enough. That's a hell of an introduction. Yeah, and I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. That would have been embarrassing. First day I used this new model and or new image, and it would have been embarrassing to have that be muted for several minutes. Day one, Friday. Bloom Park at 10:54 p.m. Okay, so tutorial. Investigation. During investigations, the main character, Dante... Date? Oh, Date. Inspect scenes and collect testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Dante's position is fixed, and you can move the cursor in your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Alright, so obviously this is, where the corpse is. We'll take a look at that last. Can I look... Yeah, I can look around. It's a little awkward, but I can. This is a control room, the place where the operator sits and turns the light on and off. Took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. When you speak to a person, you are presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to. Let's look first. An inspector from Metro. He finds a lead. Well, that didn't help us out. Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
And then, what's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
Yeah, I'm already gonna forget that. Alright, so what about you? How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Local cop. And then we just have boss. Found the body.
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, you might have a new thing to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you and might obtain important information or clues. And log will help you recap. It's like your typical visual novel fare here. Take a look at our menu. Okay. Basically gonna give some information. Appendix. album for some reason. Okay, good to know. I am going to drop a quick save just because. Yeah, probably don't. I've been. That's cool as hell, though. All right. So, any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure, but this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
The case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. Case 6 years ago. The rain's awful, huh?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right?
Did I?
What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
So, what am I doing here?
Are you serious?
Out of curiosity, what'd you do with it?
You're Special Agent Kaname Date.
Okay, his name is Date.
You're
Got
a
it.
member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
I would feel like you wouldn't tell me this. Like, isn't this a conflict of interest to bring somebody connected to the case and have it investigate the case? Body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. Take a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet.
Place the battery in the sand inside. The battery is swelled up like a balloon. Oh god, that's not good.
I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
What the fuck is that? Hey there, how's it going? Hope you're having a great night. That's Aiba. Her official designation is Eyeball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Aiba's visual modes. While playing through the story, Aiba's visceral vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can use the zoom mode to enhance the target, select zoom and enhance the corpse. Okay. So we're gonna... You? Okay, so we got an injury with the eye, but that doesn't look like enough damage to cause the killing, so it's probably...
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso.
Yeah, that'll explain it.
Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means...
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive.
Correct.
Oh yeah, that's a little weird. The fuck was that?
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
The noise came from inside.
Gotcha. Use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Oh, there's somebody in there.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
Oh yeah, this isn't actually How do I do this? Because the avatar is currently covering up Date. Maybe I move him over here. Is that better? That'd be a better pick. That way we actually see the characters. Sorry about that. No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back. Izuki.
The hell am I at now?
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me,
Correct. You are Date.
and you are? You're...
What in the fuck is going on?
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
Alright then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Aiba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me.
I am not getting down talked by another VTuber. This is not appropriate.
My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego, but I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. There's things I should know, I can't remember. It is all fuzzy. Not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. Strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate! Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Wow. I'm being insulted by an AI VTuber.
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, wake Date up. Date's dream world is the strangest surreal dream. Trust the light to wake up Date. In Somnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into a dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. Guide to unlocking mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First move for Aiba, closer to the door, investigate. Alright, so... this is a little awkward because I'm using WASD and the arrow keys at the same time. So, first things first, we gotta go check out the door.
A door locked with a padlock.
While investigating things, you can choose from different options to give Aiba instructions. For now, have Aiba investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable.
Now, who the heck was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed. But it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium.
Hey there, Squish. How's it going?
Different actions will
Welcome
help
to the
solve
stream.
problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
Okay, so we are essentially, what is this, like an escape room slash murder mystery? Well, we're just trying to get out of wake up at this point. We're gonna take a quick look around. See what we can interact with. Can we interact with you? No. Oh wait, probably the light. Whatever the light touches, right? We have a withered iris and a switch.
There are thorns on the switch.
Turn on switch.
You realize I stand here as part of your own existence.
Hit the switch.
Your consciousness and mine are linked.
Hurry up and turn on the switch.
The switch covered in thorns?
Yes, hurry.
Ha! Ouch!
Sorry. I don't actually feel any pain.
You...
I really am sorry. You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Okay, but you could have flipped the switch without touching the thorn.
A switch
So-
with thorns.
But why didn't you?
Of course. Things must be done in order. Before activating the switch, the thorns must be removed. Ouch! The thorns won't come out.
Okay, well, now you're just being silly. And winter iris, I guess?
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name. Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
Oh, god damn it,
What?
Date.
Okay.
Well, get home safe. Wait, why did that work?
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
Okay, that actually made progress? Why? Okay, well, okay, I guess I can remove the thorns now, so we can...
A switch. Now I can activate the switch.
That was really weird.
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
Would rather be sleeping.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. There's another mental lock in the Somnium. Open the next mental lock using the guide. Open the door as a lead. You can check the tutorial. Okay, great. So we'll take a look at that in just a minute. Just gonna take a look over here, make sure there's nothing else they really interact with. But I was mentioning that's interesting that this skeleton has the blood on the eye, just like the murder victim. So, but this is supposed to be interesting. We'll have to see what that's about. Anyway, we've got a couple objects. Basket, the standing lamp. But then over here we also have wine. Let's interact with wine, why
A
not?
glass of wine. A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
Okay, that didn't do anything, but we got a couple other options.
Wine.
Let's smell this one.
The nose is fresh yet rich. I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks and better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Oh, first she calls me an idiot, then she calls me an incel. What the hell?
Stop! Don't remind me.
A glass of wine.
Okay, we do have one more option. Let's have a sip.
Leave it to me.
Time to get drunk.
Hey!
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Okay, so we can actually interact with a skeleton too. What's this about?
Skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye. To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
And my day is ruined. Alright, so we have a standing lamp in the basket. I don't know... I guess that's what this game is going to be basically about, is just trying everything to see what works. Obviously, a lot of the options are going to lead to stupid results. But again, she said it was a dream world, so anything can really lead us out of here.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Turn it off.
But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
It's somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was kind of dirty.
Shut up. A lamp. It looks like a rose.
Okay, so what happens when we kick it? Okay, that was
You
interesting.
don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
Calm down there. Jesus. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll go check out the skeleton in a minute.
I cannot see inside it.
Search it. Let's do the normal option first.
A model of a UFO, a stuffed chupacabra, and a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult.
Yeah, I don't know how those are occult items. Like, I guess you can kind of piece the UFO and then like the Illuminati of the $1 bill. But I'm not understanding the oh wait, no, Chupacabra. It's more, what is it? I don't know if I call that a cult.
A skeleton.
Before we hit it, let's investigate.
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. They should.
A skeleton.
Okay, let's hit it.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi! Yeah!
Really? No grudges?
What?
They're a little violent there.
But look, the wall.
Note to self, don't punch skeletons.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know.
Hey, it's that guy again.
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one somewhere. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. Okay, so we'll check that out in a minute, but... What's this?
What?
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Day 1, Date B acquired. What is that? Can't pull up a... No, there it is. Menu. File. Photo album. That was the weird gun he used. Okay.
A gun came out of the skull?
It's also shaped like a key, which is really weird.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who does that?
Who did you hear that from?
A gun. It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a padlock.
Okay. Obviously, I think it's put the gun in the keyhole because the gun itself looks like a key. But fuck it, I want to shoot a gun.
Leave it to me. There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who open doors.
Just pull the trigger.
You got lucky. A door locked with a
I had to. We knew it wasn't gonna work.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try
Stop,
just
stop,
a bit.
stop.
I suppose.
Not okay.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
You have a very colorful office, lady. That is a lot of random junk. About Mizuki. Yeah, let's ask about her.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Okio. I'm gonna butcher this. I'm sorry. Until I hear the name, I have no idea how to say it. Okikura? The girl we found at the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old, in 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we're not blood-related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my room, my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Okay. What's the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. Okay. Typical amnesic main character, but I can work with it. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently. Access to my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
So you still haven't cleaned this place up?
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
This looks more cluttered than fun, but okay, you do you, I guess, boss.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse. And naturally started asking him questions.
Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
So why was Mizuki holding it, though? That's the question.
The pick Mizuki was holding, the only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju.
Kira.
Date
Okay.
and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. Four years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. I mean, that jab about not having a cell phone is interesting, but also, like, why would I need one? It seems like I have an AI companion in my head.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
Yeah, no, I doubt that, because I figure if it's a copycat, then knowing the old cases would give me clues if there's gonna be more potential victims.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
Yeah, no, her reasoning is flawed there, especially since you could have potentially more victims. And I really should know that information. We're gonna go ahead and quickly save. Okay, so what do I do now? Do you have anything else for us? Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
It's interesting that it's all pretty much the same question.
Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Alright, let's talk to this thing. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
No, I don't. But
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Oh, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
I'm too stupid to figure that out. You know you kind of look cute like that.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. But my eye.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
Really? I think it's pretty important. My left eye just popped out of my head. Why'd you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. I got called into the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence, birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
I've just been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we can communicate through an artificial nerve in my brain. Let's just talk without actually speaking. That's kind of interesting, actually. I was looking at Iba. About I.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
Good. So why did you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
How? Okay, what if I say back inside?
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
Uppity little AI.
I found the payphone that the caller used.
Hey, Squish, welcome home.
It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match.
Why are we even playing the game at this point? I feel like the AI can just do everything for us.
They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map.
That is not a 24-year-old. I'm not accepting that. That looks like a kid.
That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
You're able to visit a new destination. Map will appear at the bottom right of your screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Also, new photos. I didn't check them out before. I guess this is some of the concept art. I'm gonna drop a quick save before we continue to the next part of the game. So let's see, Matsushita Diner. Hopefully everything, your art's looking good on stream. I tried to position it in a location it wouldn't actually get in the way of everything. And I think I made the program work correctly, so it should change when I talk and blink occasionally.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
Might be need a couple of settings we have to adjust in OBS. This is a bit choppy. Alright, sounds good. We can mess with it at some point. I was just kind of winging it a little bit.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Yeah, could you put the knife down, please?
Could you put that knife down, please?
My God.
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. You know what? What's more of some small talk? Like, where's your husband at?
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
Tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
How long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Huh. So is Oda here?
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
That is not helpful at all, lady.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
That is a weird way to describe an entertainment company, ma'am. About the name of the company.
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
The kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved at the handle. Yeah, it's like flashing over there. That's why I wanted to check it out, but I guess there's really nothing there yet. About the weather. I'm gonna use all the options.
Was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Again, that's a really weird way she's talking. Decided to ask her about Shoko just in case. I brought the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Why does Oda hang out there?
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean. Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Oda to buy them. I know it.
That's a little weird. Sure, let's go to your son's mail. The cardboard box. The delivery ship attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
Product description reads, solid model.
The hell does that mean?
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Okay, so let's use X-ray.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
So is this witch working there?
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Can you call him?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
That's a pretty fucked up thing to say right in front of his mother. I'm just... About this idol. She mentioned a box. Yeah, we looked at it, didn't we?
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Date, I found some information about the figure. A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Huh. It's weird that we're already getting connections to, like, other people that potential culprits of the crime. Little coincidental.
That's him?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
Show him my
I'm
badge.
from the MPD.
The police?
Okay. Again, we want to start with some small talk, right? Usually you want to warm someone up before you interrogate them. So are you a fan of A-Set?
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
Okay, well now he's just being a dick.
No. I'm kinda busy right now.
You told me about last night.
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. Punch him.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
And what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Kick him.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Does Tessa refer to A-Set?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota
See-
is insulting A-Set and defending her all by himself.
What?
This is is what's known as a straw man sock puppet, or false flagging.
I don't think that...
This kid is pathetic.
Okay, yes.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on 2 Witter.
Nah, what are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
Okay, that doesn't explain why you are outside here, you weirdo.
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Fucking weirdo. About last night.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area?
You
better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk. Just shh. I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
That is really weird.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
It's weird how, like, all these characters are connecting to each other. Okay, how do you know Mizuki?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
Okay, keep talking.
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Okay. Can you provide me a detailed account of last night?
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
Huh. I can think of only two. This is just me making connections before the game even tells us anything. I can think of only two people that Mizuki would probably get a message like that for, where she would immediately go to see it without telling anybody, which would be her mother and her father. But we know that she visits here at Limnesgate, where her father works. So can we, by process of elimination, assume that it was her mother that contacted her? And then maybe when she got, like, her mother being dead, that shocked her and she picked up the ice pick? I don't know. I will see where we're going with this. Remember the detailed account of last night?
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Some protection you are.
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
Why did you use a payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking, and with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Otis' phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Okay, that's the second time that's
Your
happened.
adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Let's see. Are you a set?
Let me confirm something. You're A-set, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? A-set!
Fears!
Upset? Regret? A-set!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? A-set!
What? What?
Yay! A-set, you bet!
Oh god.
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
You know what? First time I agree with Iba there. You're friends with Mizuki.
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am! Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically...
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. She doesn't tell me about her personal life. Doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
How old are you? That feels weird to ask.
18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
What the fuck? What's your relationship with the Oda?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Can I get out of here, please? Oh shoot, I misclicked.
Stop! You're making me blush.
This guy.
Did you talk to her about last night?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Wait, how did it get over the internet?
Gee, Tessa. You always look so cute.
Oh my god, this is so cringe.
Cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
God. Cringe. I took out Shoko's photo from my pocket and showed it to Oda.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Huh. Interesting. About the sock puppeting.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Huh. Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Okay, I don't think there's anything more we can get out of
I
here.
have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene. See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have said that one, Date?
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
No!
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message. Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you little shit. What are you doing?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Something wrong?
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
Why are you doing this?
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
Alright, I guess we gotta take a civilian here or else our career is ruined. About Mizuki.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
About Oda.
Why do you ask?
The two are very close, for an idol and a fan.
Oda is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Why did you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
God damn it, that's...
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
About that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
Hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
That got weird real quick. Sure, about my department.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
So, how did you start working from Lemniscate?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked her for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
Again, this is another connection to people. Like, it's very coincidental. Ask her real name.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
No, there's nothing.
Well, interesting.
Excuse me, Yukoname Date?
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
I like how they just accept that. That's the most bullshit answer I've ever heard. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Okay. Story time chart. Jump to another part of the story using flowchart. What is this? You can check the story progress and branching stories in flowchart that will be filled out as the story advances by selecting a chapter investigating progress at any point in a story. Okay. So there's going to be a bit of a branching path thing going on. Local cop. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here, like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Yeah. Wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh? The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
She's a conspiracy nut. Why do you think this is a ritual murder?
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw?
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Tinazuki?
Okay. Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse, and it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
Huh.
That must mean...
She was killed off-site and brought here for a reason? That's the only thing I could think of, because if there's no... I mean, doesn't that pretty much free Mizuki now? Because, okay, not only do we have Otis saying that she was dead when we arrived, but also, if she was killed somewhere else and her dead body was brought here, how the hell would a Mizuki... Like, Mizuki couldn't have done that. She doesn't have a vehicle. She's 12 years old. She doesn't drive. That pretty much clears her off of that. But then it... So that's an easy enough... What am I looking for now, though? Control room?
A phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking.
There's a fence around the merry-go-round. Okay, it's not letting me leave, so there's got to be still something I can do. Iris, we should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Okay, so that didn't give us too much new information, but obviously I'm drawing some of my own conclusions. We haven't... How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
She opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat will be a factor.
Hey, Date, they say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
What the fuck is this?
Hey, watch it. You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
This girl is so fucking weird.
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice. You should come in.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already?
I said my goodbyes and turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... Oh, what the fuck? 'Cause this was... Yeah, this is the tutorial, wasn't it?
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Yeah, she was the woman who was on the floor, dead. Or... Okay, I shouldn't assume dead, but she looked like she was shot. It's that woman. She's... I mean, could you blame me? She looks pretty dead. I would know. No, it can't be. Can't be. Felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. I stood there, stunned. She grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Interesting. In an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. My eyes are drawn to her arm and how she's not really moving it. Probably an injury? He's rising from tea. About Renjo Akira.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
Oh, wait. Maybe the gunshot from before? Because if that's a memory and that really happened, it could explain why, you know, nerve damage in her arm. It's because she got shot.
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch?
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Oh, they went to Iris's.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Huh. Why would we have that memory, though? Because that was in our... May I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher? Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges.
You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I
How am I supposed to react to that?
I'm me and Date here, just connected.
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
About the flowers. I was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Do you know Rinju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Okay. So
Well,
really...
I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Dude, come on.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Yeah, we could do that, but how about we also go over the fact that I shouldn't have known about that house at all, and yet I did. That is really weird.
Good idea.
What? Myself? Why? Aiba's fitted into the center of the wheel. Oh, maybe I gotta talk to Aiba this way. Is that how she's charging up? Okay. Talk about it. Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Uh-huh. Want me to introduce
Hi,
myself?
my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Okay, let's hear the timeline of events.
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
That probably shouldn't be doing this while I'm driving.
Mizuki.
Let's see, approximately 5 p.m., Shoko's time of death. Approximately, Mizuki receives a Nile message, unknown center request to come to Bloom Park. Mizuki calls Oda, asks him to accompany her to Bloom Park. Approximately 9, Mizuki and Oda discover Shoko's corpse. Oda leaves, Mizuki flees crime scene. Approximately 9:05, Oda reports crime via payphone. Approximately 9:30, first responders arrive on scene, discover Shoko's corpse, and at 10:50, Dante arrives on scene. Okay, this is what I think probably happened. Was that someone killed Shoko, right? And then using Shoko's phone, they messaged Mizuki. And because it was Shoko's phone, that's why Mizuki went to go rush. That is the only reason why I could think she would go to rush out immediately. Because it's her mother. That makes sense to me.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Focus, you got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
About the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
I already established this.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job, if there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Okay. But then why was she inside the column? Yeah, why was she inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Okay. About Shoko's corpse. What else can you tell me?
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Okay. Anything else?
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
But why would she have? That's too weird.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Huh.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
What? What am I doing?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one.
Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know.
Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
About Aiba?
Hey, Pewter? About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
This is exactly why you need to be reprogrammed.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
His real name is Amandoma, and he goes by Pewter here, 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's a caretaker in a way. Try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Okay, so what do I do? There's an enormous machine beyond the window. The machine is known as the sync machine. Okay. Okay, there we go. Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss. I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss, Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, What should I say?
When this is all over, let's go get some of that stew you like.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up, but it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
New feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan. Activate!
They're throwing a lot at me. Too much to my brain to be able to understand at the moment. I'm actually probably going to call that here. Mental lock 1. Okay, either the lightning and the birdcage. No, this is the cage. The first one's the lightning. Got it. And then finally the column. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you'll be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh, that is creepy.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There's 6 minutes time limit in Insomnia. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. And the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within 360-second time limit. Okay. Before I do anything else, we're just gonna go over here. I am going to do this next time. I'm hooked. I'm interested to see where this goes. I'm probably spoiling myself a little bit trying to mentally figure stuff out as I play, but whatever. Until next time, hope you guys are enjoyed, and